Tonight on TNT, we've got the last two NBA champions squaring off with the Golden State Warriors hosting the Denver Nuggets. These teams have already met twice this season, both times in Denver. And while the Nuggets, they were 2-0 straight up in those games, it's the Warriors that were 2-0 against the spread. Those games decided by just 3 and 6 points, respectively. Odds makers, they have the Nuggets favored again for this third matchup. This time, laying only 2.5 points, though. That's down half a point from the opening number. In case you were wondering, the Nuggets closed -4 and -7.5 in those previous two matchups with the Warriors. The total for tonight's game, right in line with the most recent meeting, which took place Christmas Day. I'll have more on that in a moment. Looking at the WagerTalk.com live odds screen, the total for this game tonight, 234.5 points. That is up a point from the opening number. Now, I suppose I should introduce myself. For those who don't know, Brian Power of WagerTalk.com here, and I have a free play for you today on Nuggets Warriors, backed by a key 12-3 trend. That's coming up in just a moment. Plus, I'll be letting you know how you can get a full week of my plays absolutely free. That includes not just NBA, but NFL Week 18 and the College Football Playoff Championship game. Oh, by the way, over the last 60 days, I'm up 52.3 units in all sports. But let's get back to Nuggets Warriors, shall we? Golden State head coach Steve Kerr, he did not hold back his feelings after losing to the Nuggets on Christmas Day by a score of 120-114. That was a game where Nikola Jokic went to the free throw line 18 times. Kerr said afterwards, and I quote, "If I were a fan, I wouldn't have wanted to watch the second half of that game. It was disgusting. It was just baiting refs into calls, but the refs have to make those calls because that's how they're taught." For the record, Denver had a +9 edge in free throw attempts in that 6-point win. The fact they made 6 more shots from the charity stripe was the difference. The exact final margin, again, was 6 points. It wasn't a huge edge in free throw attempts despite Kerr's complaints. Yes, Jokic went to the line quite a bit, but again, Denver only +9 in attempts, but the +6 advantage in makes was the exact difference of the game. Now, if you're someone who likes to dabble in player props, here's a couple tidbits on Jokic for you. The former MVP has made 30 straight free throws, oh, by the way. He has averaged 30.5 points and 13.5 rebounds in the two previous meetings with Golden State. Jokic also produced his 30th double-double of the season Monday night in an easy 111-93 win and cover over the Charlotte Hornets. But in those two previous games versus Golden State, just 5 and 8 assists for Jokic. The Warriors have not allowed a triple-double to any player this season. In fact, you'd have to go back to March 7th of last season to find the last time a player had a triple-double against Golden State. I don't really have a strong feeling for the total in this game, although should be pointed out, the Nuggets do average 9.3 fewer points per game on the road than at home. The under, it did hit in those two previous meetings in Denver, and the Nuggets are 19-8 to the under this season in games where the total is 220 or higher. Overall, Denver, they've won 10 of 12. Both losses came to the same team, Oklahoma City, at home. Last time the Nuggets lost a road game, you have to go all the way back to December 6th to the Clippers. Golden State, they've won 6 of 9 overall, but they did drop 3 in a row, including 2 right here at home prior to Tuesday's 121-115 win over Orlando. The Warriors, they may have been able to stay within the number those first 2 times they played the Nuggets, but given how short the number is this time around, they're not likely going to need to win outright to cover the spread this evening. I don't see that happening, as Golden State is just 3-12 straight up this season as an underdog. As a home underdog, they're 1-3 straight up, getting outscored by 5.8 points per game. Chris Paul, tip your cap to the guy. He's had back-to-back strong outings since being inserted into the starting lineup, but I don't see that continuing. And of course, still no Draymond Green for the Warriors. So Denver, -2.5 is the play here. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. And while you're at it, feel free to smash that like button. And if you already haven't done so, make sure you are subscribed to the Wager Talk YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our exclusive sports betting content. And if you want that full week of my plays for free, I got good news. Here's how you do it. Take advantage of the New Year's special at Wager Talk, where right now, if you buy a monthly all-access pass, you will get an additional week at no charge. So that means for just $299, you get every play I release for the next 37 days. That includes NFL Week 18, the College Football Championship game, the NFL playoffs, not to mention NBA and college basketball. I'm on an 18-8 college football run right now, 7-3 last 10 in the bowls, including a 5% on Michigan over Alabama, 14-6, 70% on NFL plays rated 4% or higher, up 64.3 units in basketball the last 12 months. I'm going to have a 5% max bet in NFL this Saturday. Oh, by the way, over the last 12 months, I am number one at Wager Talk with all 5% plays. Just head on over to my page, wt.buzz/BP to grab that New Year's special. No coupon code is needed. Now, if you want more game previews, go ahead, click on this next video.